What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the TinkerTribe podcast. I'm your host, Greg Dowd. Welcome to tonight's show, and I have been, I get the last week or two has been a little bit of a struggle for me, but accomplished some stuff. I guess today was day 100 of my daily workouts that I've been doing. And so I wanted to share with you guys some of my thoughts, what I'm feeling currently along that journey, and just some things that are on my mind currently about where I'm at in that whole part progress and what I'm doing right now. So yeah, I started this back in October and been doing daily workouts, calisthenic workouts without like equipment or anything like that. Just going out and not really knowing what I'm doing, but watching a lot of YouTube videos and stuff on interval training and have had experience doing interval training in the past. And so uh, that got me started along the path here of getting myself in better shape and working on myself by focusing on fitness. And this all started when I went to the Self Reliance Festival in Camden, Tennessee, and I asked a question to John Willis about overcoming some of your negative thoughts and how do you overcome that. And John pointed out to me that go and push yourself really hard and do hard workouts, and you're not going to be thinking about any of those negative things. And that's something that you can focus on, is getting your physical body in a good order. And so that's been the goal, is working on myself in that regard and staying consistent since that day. Coming back from the festival, I began videotaping. Taking videos with my phone of all the daily workouts I've been doing and posting them on social media to help hold me accountable. So, people will be able to, see that I'm staying consistent and call me out when I'm not, getting the work done. And so I've been doing that. I've been staying consistent with working out every day and getting those filmed and getting them posted on uh, all the platforms. Um, and it feels like right now, so it's day 100, and it almost feels like day one, because over the holidays I slipped on the diet and fell backwards on some of the progress I've been making. And going probably up until definitely in this past week, still still struggling with the diet and everything, and sticking to that rigidly. And so I've gone back up in weight and not really, continuing the uh, the trend that I was losing the weight and everything. And so I feel like I've kind of hit a wall a little bit right now, and it feels almost like it's starting all over at day one. That and a couple of problems with some injuries to my body, like an ankle, got an ankle thing that hasn't been healing up entirely uh, with my foot, and then also recently had problems with my right shoulder and dealing with that. And so, really have been getting a little bit down on myself for kind of falling back, and the lack of discipline I've had on the diet and everything. And so, figuring out ways that I can push through this right now, and committing myself to keeping the workouts going daily and posting the journey. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about what I'm going through right now, and maybe it can help some other folks that are going through a similar kind of thing. If you're working on your fitness, or working on a goal of some kind, that I think sometimes you get knocked down or you get discouraged, and think when things aren't totally going your way. But the important thing is to keep persevering and keep pushing through even when it's getting tough and it doesn't look like you're making much progress. And that's what I'm committing myself to, is to keep pushing through and refocusing my efforts and doubling down basically on the efforts that I'm going doing right now, in the journey I'm going on. And it's hard. It's hard sometimes, especially during the winter months. I think that kind of has an effect on you, going into the winter months. Also had some things in and around me lately, where I had a good friend of mine get in a car accident that was a pretty severe car accident. Put him in the hospital, and helping him and his wife on their farm while he's going through some rehabilitation right now. He just got out of the hospital. He's at a rehab place to work on his physical therapy and get him back on his feet. And so I was helping out on their farm the previous week, the week before last, and and then also witnessed a pretty horrific traffic accident on my way into work that previous week, that kind of messed with me a little bit, and learned that the person that got involved with the accident passed away. I just learned that the other day, and so it's been it's I feel like it's affected me, and uh, and kind of with the whole thing, with kind of looking at how my progress is diminished and some of those things. This The past week was very uh, I guess demotivating for me, and feel very discouraged overall. But looking at how, I guess, you know how life is such a gift, that we have life, and that we have the ability to have all of our everything working, and that we can move and we can help other people, and have that ability, that it's something to really appreciate while you have it, because you never know what can happen. And something that kind of reinvigorates me in a way is that that we have the opportunity, if you're still a healthy person, and your body is functioning, that you have a gift, and that we're all here for a reason, and that you have a gift that you can share with the world. And that's just some of the things that I've been thinking about recently, and I didn't really have a plan for coming on to the live stream tonight, so I just wanted to be open and honest about what I'm going through right now with the path that I'm going on, and I know that for anybody that's doing anything to help improve themselves or go in a positive direction in your life, you're gonna see it's not all just doing the thing and getting the results from doing the thing. I mean, you're gonna get times where you're gonna get really discouraged, and it's important to keep pushing through when you're totally down. And in the past, I've dealt with issues of way over indulging in like alcohol, and had to push myself, or had to reach a really low point in that and push through that to get over that and rededicate myself towards something, a higher goal and a higher purpose in life. And this is part of that. This podcast that I do is really about giving folks some tools and some solutions, some ideas, talking to people that are implementing solutions to make the world a better place. That when you look around you and you see a lot of the things that are happening, it doesn't have to be that way. That we can help lift each other up instead of, you know, kind of the dog eat dog mentality. And a big part of that is finding like-minded people, I think, and that's another reason why I like to do this podcast, is reaching out to people and getting to know other like-minded folks, that we can have some conversations about what's a more positive direction for humanity. So, um, you know, when you're looking into some information, you're doing some deep dives on things, and you're reading these books and learning about what's really going on in the world. A lot of times that information can seem daunting and overwhelming, and it can put you in kind of a dark place. And so I just want to say that if you're on that journey, if you're seeking truth, and if you're getting discouraged about the people around you and the things that are happening around you, that there is a lot of hope out there. There is a lot of solutions, people working on solutions that are striving to plant the seeds whose trees there's the shade they may never rest under. And that the only way that things are really going to change in the world is that if we change ourselves, I believe. And that comes with a lot of individual effort, self-reflection, and self-improvement. And it's a struggle. But I don't know if the life that we live is really valuable without having to struggle and push through those problems. And every time that you reach a new problem that you need to overcome, that you're going to push, that you can push through, makes you a stronger and stronger person. And you know, believe that you're worth it. You're worth it as an individual. That you are worthy of success in your life. And that success can come with struggles in a lot of struggle in and of itself, sacrifices that you're going to have to make to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. Like, if you have the goal of losing the weight, I've got to give up these certain things in order to achieve that goal and make a commitment to myself in order to make that possible, to build the person that I want to be going into the future. And so it's not easy. Like I struggle a lot with maintaining that attitude of positivity all the time, and that you know doing those things that do achieve, doing those daily workouts so far, even though I'm like worn out and I'm like dreading getting into the workout and doing that, well, at least I know that I got that done for the day. It's something that I can say that I accomplished during the day, and feel good about that. Like that's one win I can take by getting those done. And um, there's a lot more things that I want to be achieving, and um, going through some setbacks and some uh, just not pushing myself to the highest degree that I possibly can uh, feels discouraging. And I just wanted to say that I'm going to keep going. I'm staying consistent, keeping going, and that I'm going to be pushing through the obstacles to continue and not giving up, persevering, even though getting discouraged. So I just wanted to set that out to all you folks out there, and that I just wanted to personally say that if you're going through any kind of a struggle or anything right now, that to keep pushing through, and go after those goals and those things that you want to accomplish, because you are the one that cares uh, like the most about your own success. So um, whatever you're thinking about doing, like if you want to get a podcast going yourself, like, or there's some kind of artistic endeavor, or your fitness, any of that kind of stuff, like just go after it. You're gonna suck in the beginning, and it's gonna suck, and you're gonna feel awkward, and you're gonna feel weird, and you're gonna feel uh, discouraged a lot, but you're gonna have to keep pushing. You have to keep pushing yourself forward, um, not for your own sake, but the also the benefit of other people. You never know how many people you're really gonna affect by being real with other people and showing the struggles that you're going through, and being honest and talking about what you're really going through. So um, I guess that's the big thing that I wanted to share with you guys tonight. And um, didn't really have a good outline coming on the stream tonight, but I didn't want to leave this week without putting out a show of some kind. So I just wanted to relay that to everybody tonight. This is gonna be a short one. Just gonna make this one talking about some of these issues that I'm going through and pushing through right now. And I hope if you catch this like on a replay or something, maybe it can help you. Maybe you can relate to what I'm going through. And I'd also like to ask you guys, like, I was thinking about some other content that I can bring to the podcast, especially if I'm just doing like a solo show or something like that. One idea I've had is like I do really enjoy reading, And when I get the chance, I like to sit down and digest some books. And one of the ideas I was thinking about was maybe getting into the books, and whether they be like personal development stuff or history, or some of uh, the other books that I've been reading, um, about health and nutrition and things like that, that I could create basically summarize for you guys the books that I'm reading. I know a lot of folks, you might not have the complete time to digest something, sit down and read and digest. And it is something that I do enjoy doing, is going through a lot of different books. So that's something that I've been considering bringing to the podcast. And if you guys have any comments on some things that you might like me to share, or that you'd like to see maybe a person to interview or something on the podcast, please leave it in the comments, and I'll see if I can. I'll do my best to get those people on the show and have an interview and a conversation with that person. And any of any topics that you might feel that you're thinking about, or you might want to look into, as far as like technology, or um, something hopeful, things that you can think about that are self-reliance related, uh, building culture, things like that. Solutions, maybe some topics on solutions in those regards that you might like me to cover. Please let me know, and give me some feedback, and anything that I might be able to improve on the podcast and in my delivery, or how I'm doing things, or the format, or anything like that. Let me know. One thing that I am going to be doing is buying a better camera, and some lighting, and maybe a backdrop for the podcast. So, and then also looking to make some like intro music and things like that. Uh, so yeah, let me know. CG, what's up? Anything to do with natural healing is great homesteading, off grid. Okay, I do have a person in mind for doing that. That does a lot of natural healing type stuff. So, all right, guys. Well, shorts. I'm just gonna pop on for a short stream tonight, and I'm gonna head off here and get some rest. My like I said, I have been going through some injuries in doing the workouts. I still have to upload today's workout video and do a little bit of editing for that. But but yeah, if you guys have been following along with the podcast, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for that comment there, CGG, and we'll see you guys on the next one. I am gonna wrap it up early tonight, and yeah, get some rest. So I'll catch you guys later.